Hey guys, I felt like a trans blog was due because I haven't made one since before I went to camp, and that's pretty ridiculous. Anyway, so during camp, which was the whole month of July, I stayed stealth. We knew the director from the year before, and the year before I actually had to stay in the girls' dorm, so obviously I could not be stealth. But this year, the director, he knows I'm a good kid, I'm not causing trouble, so he was like, alright, you could stay in the boys' dorm this year. And that really was great. So I was like, you know what, I might as well stay stealth instead of coming out to everyone at camp. I might as well see what it's like. I've never done it before, because everyone knows in school, because I came out during school, everyone in my family knows, everyone that I meet knows mostly. So this was like a cool opportunity for me. So now the only people that know I'm trans while I was at camp were Austin, Fergie, and some other guys that were in my dorm. And the director put all the people that knew me from the year before or that are friends with me in the same dorm so that, there would be no talk and they could pretty much protect me. And they know, and now the director knows that these people aren't going to bully me or harass me. So I stayed stealth to everyone besides those people. Now, staying stealth is a pretty hard thing. I was not able to wear my binder because I was singing like 10 hours a day, a ridiculous amount of hours of singing, and I cannot sing more than 3 songs in my binder. So playing piano and guitar and singing, not piano and guitar at the same time, just singing and playing an instrument at the same time, is hard. Performing on stage, we perform 4 nights on each week at camp, and performing a whole show, ridiculous to wear binder, after wearing it for 10, 15 hours that day. Some of the days are even 17 hours where we're just playing music all day, which is awesome, but not awesome to wear a binder in dorm rooms that didn't have heat because there was some kind of drought and the air was running mostly on water, or some kind of weird thing like that. So, it was a hot summer. We're all wearing jeans, so I just pretty much wore white t-shirts and a vest and, chilled like that. And I passed. Now, the only people that caught on were, I think, like 2 girls caught on and asked me about it or, like, talked with each other about it, which is kind of weird to me. And, my friend that I met at camp that year, each week is split up. So, the first week, he was not in my dorm. The second week, he wasn't in my dorm, but the second week, he approached me, and he said that his mom saw me on the Tyra Banks show. So now, he knows, and he was totally cool with it. He really helped me out a lot. So then he stayed in my dorm week 3, which was awesome. And, he just, like, stood guard. When we were using the public restrooms, he would, like, literally stand guard, tell me if someone was coming in, and just totally watch out for me, because it is hard to be stealth and pre-op, let me tell you. If I didn't have to wear a binder, I would just hang out like that and wear like a tank top or something. Being flat-chested totally makes you pass if you're like wearing a tank top, you wouldn't. But, so I had to keep concealed without wearing a binder, which was hard to do, but vests, totally awesome way to do that. Okay, so the other ways that I helped myself to pass were, on the first day of camp, going in, I was like, alright, if I expose, like, my armpit hair or leg hair, people are going to know that I'm a boy. They're not going to think anything against it. So that's exactly what I did. I was like, I'm wearing shorts, and I'm wearing a tank top, and, I'm going to show as much body hair as possible so people will know. And it worked pretty well. And the fact that my name is changed made it so much easier, because on my dorm card, you know, it says Ryan and not my birth name, and that helps a lot. What else did I do to make myself pass? I think that's pretty much it. That's all I really had to do. I mean, like, I cut my hair at camp, and I feel that I'm passing a lot better with short hair, no matter what I wear. Like, if I'm not wearing a binder and I happen to, like, wake up and go, like, see my brother's friends or something, I'm still passing as male. And I guess most of that is because my chest really isn't big at all, and I probably don't really need to wear a binder, but to the world, but I need to wear a binder just because of the confidence, and it just helps with the dysphoria and everything. What else? So camp was great. That was an excellent experience. Now I realized it's easier to be out than to be stealth. Being stealth created a lot more dysphoria. I was worrying so much about my chest, about my voice, about everything, about my hips, just things that I never worried about so much. Yes, I did worry a lot, but not as much as I was worrying at camp, to the point where I was, like, freaking out. So it's definitely easier, at least in that case, because if I was able to wear my binder, it would make it a lot easier, but I wasn't. Also, my voice, speaking voice, I had a really deep conversation with my vocal teacher, and she told me that I just sound like a young boy speaking, you know, and that, you know, brought up my confidence a little bit. And of course, I'm singing while I'm at camp, and I'm singing in my voice while I'm at camp, and still I'm passing. So I know that my voice isn't feminine, and that helps a lot. And now that I'm not able to go on T for however long, I'm not able to go on T4, I'm a little bit more easygoing about that. I'm not worrying about it so much anymore. I also got a really great comment from a complete stranger. So I go to the record store a lot, and I just started going to this new record store right when camp started, or right a little bit before camp started, and the guy who works in the record store, you know, I'm a big Doors fan, and I've been buying all the Doors vinyls from him, but now I have them all. But anyway, he's been telling me stories about them and everything. So, just that, like, 2 times I went in. Then, like, 3rd time I go in, I got asked to play a show there by an outside promoter. So he had no idea that I was playing there, and I was like, oh, I'm playing here next month. And he was like, cool, do you have CDs on you? And I, you know, had one of my CDs, and I was like, you know, listen to it. He was like, I'll listen to it right now. So he pops in the CD while I'm in there, and the song Wildfire Woman, so I'm doing that, oh yeah, in my Ryan way that I can't do on command. It just comes out, you know. And so I do that, oh yeah, and he's like, wow, you better pray to God that your voice never changes. Just like that. And now he's been calling me buddy. He calls me he when he talks to my dad. He's like, oh, you're paying for his records, blah, blah, blah. Or he's paying for his records, you know, things like that. He's never addressed me wrong. And so I know that there's no doubt in his mind, you know. He knows that I'm a boy. And so, you know, he's like, wow, you better pray that your voice doesn't go away. And that kind of scared me a little bit from T, not gonna lie. But it also was a really good thing for me because it helped me a lot.